About to get started with some Saturday NBA action brought to you by 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Walker. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Rodman after Jaylen Brown's miss. Goes up on the wing. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty at the line. Michael Jordan on the wing. To the inside. Shot's good by Gilmore.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Chicago. Here's Gilmore. That one a little long. Here's Walker. And he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jordan with the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Walker. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Kept alive. Here's Cantor. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I love how hard Enes Kanter plays on the offensive end. Go ahead and finish through that contact.
Poked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Hayward leading the charge. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, they've got Noah. Jimmy Butler is out there with Armstrong. And it's Sloan in the 2-guard.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Second free throw, no good. Here's Butler. No good. Good work defensively by Smart. Inside. Here's Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
It's good. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Armstrong passes to Noah. To the middle, stolen. Bulls trail by 3.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly.
Now here's Noah. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Love dishes to Armstrong. Feeds to Noah. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Love finds Noah. Excellent D there from Williams. Back to Smart, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bulls trail by 3. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Hayward in at the 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. Now, here's Hayward. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Gordon Hayward unafraid to be aggressive with his three-point shot. This guy has a ton of confidence in that jumper.
2 points. That one goes.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Walker's got 6. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Pippen. Rose passes to Rodman. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 6.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Jordan. The 10-footer. It's Chicago with another bucket.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Rose dishes to Pippen. Right side, Jordan. Gilmore passes to Jordan. Just 3 on the clock. Shot's good by Gilmore.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls out front, leading by just 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Dang. Derrick Rose is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Grant, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot's good by Walker.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, Greg. Keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
From past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gilmore's got his 4th rebound in this one. minute 20 left in the game. The pass to Grant. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. .115 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And he makes that one. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Over Dang. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker.
One thing Jason Tatum has showed us is he can make contested shots in the NBA. Think about that guy, so young, yet so unshakable.
The shot's good from Jordan.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's good.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
And here are the Bulls now. Fires for three. Nails the triple.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Grant, and Pippen subbed in for Luol Deng. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Smart. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Good!
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now here's Rose from the baseline. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
For the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. It's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum and Cantor together down low. And it's Walker in at the point guard.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 41 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Rodman. Buries the triple.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Outside Pippen. Back to Rodman. It's tipped. It falls.
And they do have a foul to give.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 3. 16 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Brown finds Canner. Another shot. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Chicago, Derrick Rose.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 8 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's Walker. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A baseline J. It's off. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. Down. It's become a battle of attrition. So it's Chicago now. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Rose in the post, guarded by Walker. Got it!
Now, Kevin, we know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Cantor. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And his Cantor, so aggressive and assertive. Big-time play.
Rose. Good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Why, Enes Kanter's willingness to be the guy to take over in a critical stretch, so impressive.
It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
For 3, Hayward misses the 3.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-pointer tip. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Oh, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. What's your take, guys?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.